G'day guys, it's CaptainKarta and welcome to Train Sim World CSX Heavy Haul. Today's episode we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to start the GP38-2. So I urge you to stick around, drop a like on this video and leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button folks, it's very very important. I'll see you guys in a second. Righto, so the locomotive of choice today is this GP38-2, I should say. This isn't a GP40, Captain. You must be mental. It's very, very close numbers. How do you tell the difference? Good question. We're going to go into that another time, because that's not the topic of this video. We're going to look at how to start one of these bad boys. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to walk up to the side here. I'm going to turn my screen back on. All the doodads you've just seen come up. And as you approach the steps, you're going to get climb up steps. Rightio. Up I go. Ooh. You start to get, even in a game, you start to get a realization of just how high up you actually are in these. So you're going to open the door and you're going to head on through. And you're going to pop your bum down in the engineer's seat. Now this one is definitely not running. Okay? And I can tell you it's not running, because that's full throttle and that's nothing. Okay? No juice, not running. Did. Right, and obviously all our brakes are on. So, the first things you're going to want to flick are these three switches here. You've got control and fuel pump, you've got a generator field, and you've got engine run. So to get this thing started, you need to hit all three of these switches. So we're going to go boop, boop, and boop. Right out. That's all we really need to do here. Absolutely nothing else we need to do at this end of town. So we're going to press E, going to hop back out of our seat. And while we're here, just have a quick look at the fuse panel. Up is, I do apologise for the lighting, I don't know why it keeps on doing that. But as you can see, everything looks on. Yeah, everything's up, everything's on, with the exception of warning devices. I'm going to flick that on. That should be on. And radio and that one, on. Oop. That radio is now on, because you can hear the radio humming away in the background. And our generator field is on, auxiliary generator is on, excellent. Close our fuse box. Now, up here, you want to have a look and make sure that this isolation switch is set to start, stop, isolate, which this one is. The pretty little arrow is pointing towards start, stop, isolate, exactly where we want it to be. Ignore everything else at the moment, we don't need to worry about it, including that. That's our fuel, we've got tons, don't worry about it. So we're now going to go outside this door and we're going to head back here, and you're going to head down to this set of doors here just beside this little sight glass, okay? And what you want to do, unlock the latches and press the door and open the doors up. And in behind here is the massive, massive diesel engine which runs this bad boy. And down here, you've got this little unlabeled switch, and this is your engine prime and engine start switch. Now what you want to do is you want to click it and you want to move your mouse to the left, and then what that's going to do is it's going to prime the engine full of diesel. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go and no. It will try to go to start first, and of course it's not going to start. So no. Behave. It's not behaving. There we go. You're going to want to hold that for about 6 or 7 seconds. You don't want to flood the motor. Now. There we go. Now we're alive. Sure, yes, we're all running. Excellent. So what that did is it registered me as clicking across to the start switch when I actually didn't. But anyway, you flick it across to the start switch. And what you want to do to build up some air pressure, you just want to... That lets you manually crank. Wow, smoky. That allows you to manually crank the governor, which is the actual control valve which allows the motor to speed up or slow down. So we're now going to close our doors. We're just going to hit one of those latches, it'll lock both at the same time. And we're now all done here on the side of the locomotive, and we're now running. Now you may think that this is all you need to do, but it's not. You remember that isolation switch from before? We now need to flick it to run, so we're going to click it and we're going to go doop to run, and we are now running. And I'll show you that we were all running and we're all good to go. Because what we're going to do is we're going to quickly release our brake, release the automatic brake, and if I put us into forward gear, and if I go to throttle position 1, there you go, you can see we're moving. Okay. Alright, as you can see, we're moving. So that is the engine now started running and ready to go. Quickly, some other things you may want to do while you're sort of standing up and you're ready to go. You want to turn your number board lights on, and what these are the lights in here behind your numbers up on the front of the locomotive. And if we go out the back again, the rear number boards are back here. Same deal. Right, I would probably say most locomotives in the US run with number board lights on. I know I like to. So we're going to flick those on. If it's dark and you need to see into the engine to actually start it, you can flick that little light there on. That's the engine room light. And then you've got platform lights. Now you don't need to worry about platform lights because this is a freight locomotive. We're not going to platforms. What ridiculous nonsense is this? And we're going to pop ourselves back down in our seat again. And for some other lights, you've got your front lights here. For running around yards and stuff, you can go to dim, but when you're out on the road, which is technical jargon for the rails, you set it to bright. But for yard work, we're just going to set that to dim. You've then got your ditch light switch here, and your ditch lights are the front two down here, just above where you can see that long red cable. And I know the hotkey for that is J, so if I press J, that's your ditch lights. And when you sound your horn, your ditch lights flash. But we're going to turn the ditch lights off for a second. Once they do their flashy cycle, they'll fix themselves right on up. Okay, you've also got your step lights. Now what these lights are just down here. You can already see one's on there. That's your step lights. And if we go around to the back of the locomotive, quick run, your step lights will also show up on your bogies, so you can do nighttime walk-around inspections, make sure everything is all cool and kosher. And that should be it for the lights from what I can recall from memory. My memory's pretty good. And oh, your gauge lights, of course. Gauge lights, your hotkey for that is the letter I if you have not altered your hotkeys, but otherwise you can just go doop. And there you go, there's your gauge lights. All nice and lit up for your darkness, so you can see. And down here, you got your rear headlight switch, same deal. You've got medium, bright, and dim. And again, for yard work, I choose to use the dim setting, just to keep people notified, or just so people can see you, so they know that, oh my god, there's a locomotive coming towards me. Anyway, that's your tutorial on how to start up the GP38-2. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please drop a like and leave a comment if you want to see some more in Train Sim World. If you want me to do startup routines for other locomotives, I can certainly do that. If you want to see some scenarios, we can do that too. Let me know in the comments, very, very important. Tell me what you want. If you've got another game, of course, that you want to see here featured on the channel, by all means, name it in the comments. I'll certainly see if I can get a hold of it, and if we can showcase it for a little while. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join us in Discord as well. A link to the CaptainKarta Discord channel is down in the video description. I'll catch you guys later.